So hello, this is Catherine Kane with the Wizard and Associates, and I'm now on the board in the company of the best frontman of the very popular in here and out of our country group, Oomph. So just tell me your name and tell our readers who are you.
I'm very fine and pleased and honored to play here, or to have been played here for the first time. Really, really great city, great surroundings. It was a really great audience, and I'm Dero, the lead singer of the band Oomph from Germany.
Yeah, it's really nice to meet you for everyone who's going to listen and to read it. Of course, you know, fans have a lot of questions to you, and I'm going to ask you a couple. Just the first thing is, you just recorded your last album not long ago, this May, as far as I remember. So, what's your next step? What are you going to do next?
We are very lucky with the festival season this year. We played a couple of great festivals all over Europe, and especially the Eastern Europe. The festivals in Eastern Europe are really great. And after this wonderful festival season, we're going to plan and rehearse for our own headliner tour throughout Europe in fall. So yeah, that's the next step, to tour and then collect new ideas for the next CD.
Yeah, as far as I understand you and your songs, you're quite a deep person, and the thing that I'm personally interested in is what is your important thing in life? Maybe something except music?
Yeah, I think I hope to be a real open-minded person who's interested in development, growth, and I'm not afraid of changes. So I'm really challenging life itself. You know, it's a miracle to be here, and there's so much to explore. You know, new dimensions within life, within my mind. So yeah, I try to reflect life and myself as I see it, and then hopefully gonna be a better person throughout the years.
No, that sounds very perfect. And Sarah, are you an adventurous kind of person? Adventurous. Are you? Do you like something that average people do not like? Maybe parachuting, riding a bike, something that gives you a feeling of freedom.
Yes, for example, I'm a diver, you know, and diving throughout the world is a really great thing, because when you leave the world up there, you leave your problems, your fears, and your anger up there, and because you have to concentrate on the world down there in the water, and it's really difficult and also dangerous to dive, so you have to be really focused, concentrated, and that's cool. It's pretty much like yoga.
Okay, we already found out your greatest passions in life, and what's the most funniest thing that you remember about Ukraine?
I don't know, funny. I think the people here are really crazy, you know. They freak out like hell, and they're so emotional.
But that's the thing you want to show to people by your music. There are thing emotions. You want to cause emotions by them.
That's right. That's right. That's why we go on stage, you know. We wanna create kind of like an energy, but together with the audience, you know. I think there's a couple of bands who just do their own thing on stage, you know. It's kind of like a monologue for many bands, but for us, it's always a dialogue between fans and us. And the best thing is to create kind of like a supernova together.
Yeah, I understand you very good because I'm also a musician, and good at performance is always a dialogue, because you cannot give something to people unless you receive something from them.
Yes.
So, and what would you like to wish our people? I mean, something for life, for the future, something are to be.
I think, first of all, music is a universal language, you know. I'm really surprised and pleased by the fact that German language is really well known all over the world, and that people are pretty much interested in German music and culture and language, and that's a good thing for me to see. I think German hard rock music seems to be really authentical, you know, and yeah, that's what we want to be, you know. We don't want to play games, of course. Of course, we put it on the top on stage, you know. I'm not completely in my personal life as I am on stage, you know, but it's part of me. It's my depth, my edges. I think when I'm on stage, I'm pretty much on the edge, you know, and it's like letting all of your monsters out.
Well, to tell you the truth, a lot of people all around the world think that German is the perfect suitable language for rock music because it sounds sharp, it sounds energetic, really powerful. Because saying "I love you" sounds like a flow, but saying "it's liberty" sounds like something rhythmical.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much like I feel it too. German language is really rhythmical, really groovy language, and that's pretty much cool when you compose, when you write lyrics, because when you have a hook line lyrically, then you know the beat and you know the riffs. It fits, you know, and that's really cool with German music. But you have to be careful. Or I want to be careful because I don't want to be just one thing on with my music. I don't want to deliver just one thing. I don't want to create kind of like a cliche, you know. So it's really important for me as a German-speaking and singing musician to be as wide as possible with my shades of emotions, you know. There's not just aggression in my life. There's not just a darkness in my life. So there's also happiness and irony and sarcasm and stuff like that. So I think it's really important for a musician to show people that there's self-irony within yourself and within your personality, and that you are able to laugh about yourself. I think that's really important because I feel that musicians go a bit ridiculous if they are unable to laugh about themselves.
Yeah, that's really true. And as far as I see from talking to you, you're you're a really friendly person. And I understand that this performance on the stage is your image, like saying all the aggressiveness is just mostly an image you create for people, and you, as you said, you lead up your mobsters. But are you like a friend, like a person who has a lot of friends? Are you communicative or a close one?
Well, for me, it's more important to have real friends, even if they're just a few, than to have, for example, thousands of virtual added friends on Facebook or whatever, you know. So yeah, the people in real life are important. The real good friends who are able to tell you the truth, you know, to have the guts to tell you if you've done something wrong and said something wrong. That's good for me. I mean, I don't want to be surrounded by people who say you're the best man in the world. I mean, I know that there's a lot of musicians and artists, whatever, actors who want to be surrounded by people like that, but I think it's not very healthy for your character, for your personality, because as we all know, showbiz is really tricky and really dangerous because it's an artificial world, and you can dive into it and you can lose yourself. I mean, your person that you actually are. And if you just merge or transform into that artificial creation, then it's really dangerous, and can be that you become an asshole very fast. So, of course, there's a few people who want to be assholes, but sometimes it's cool to play an asshole, but to be an asshole permanently.
That's the other pair of shoes.
That's
Yeah,
really
are
good.
you an old-fashioned man? Do you believe in real love?
Yes, I do. I do.
Do you have it in your life?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because okay, I will not sit there and dig into much your personal life. Just thank you very much for the interview.
You're welcome.
I hope you will return once to our town.
We definitely will, because people are really friendly, nice, open-minded, and as I said on stage, really beautiful girls. That's the truth.
Yeah, thanks. I'll consider it as a compliment for myself too.
Sure.
Yeah, then just this was Catherine King, who's with Brand Associates, and Dero from Oomph.
Bye.
Aufgepasst, ich komme!